Good afternoon. Just trying to get another update out to you, the members in the association, and keep things moving along for us. So I know we're about our fifth week, right? Second week of competition here. Again, just a reminder of our important dates we have coming up. We have a couple of rules updates or clarifications from officials, a minimum weight date kind of clarification piece, and again, just an alpha reminder piece as we go. We are just around the corner. Tomorrow, right, is that rules meeting due date time. You need to have that done and completed for yourself, assistant coaches, and those pieces if they wish to be coaching in the postseason, especially at Ford Field and beyond. Make sure that's kind of getting done. Talk with your AD if you have questions on that. Your nutrition meeting should have been done and held by the 15th, right? That's just around the corner too. And then later in January is our last day to alpha. So one of our first clarifications, right, is just about headgear and the logos on it. Just simply put that there was that kind of rule passed about limiting manufacturer logos on things, but nothing to do with like school mascot logos, school names, things like that. So it's just a reminder really to the officials that we shouldn't be asking kids to rip, tear, or deface the school logos off ear guards if there's quote unquote too many logos or things like that. If they are school logos, right, we're not looking to penalize individuals for having that school spirit. Again, these are school spirit related things, right? Not nicknames, not Spider-Man, but school related stuff. Another one is with wrestling tights that this year we do have the stirrups are now optional. That's really the only change that has occurred, right? Is you no longer have to have that bottom stirrup around the foot and heel ankle part. Everything else dealing with wrestling tights is the same as it was before. Feel free to kind of read the rule pieces below. If you have any further questions beyond that, right, reach out to one of your MWA reps, and we will try and get those answered more clearly for you. So minimum weight date. I know now that we're into competing and alphas are in effect and we're kind of looking at things and we have a number of new coaches out there. It's just that kind of reminder that minimum weight is in terms of the competition date, not the weigh-in date. So the example here, right, is that a wrestler is going to weigh in on Friday for a Saturday competition, but the alpha says on Friday they can only be 106.2 for that weigh-in day, but on Saturday, the alpha allows that wrestler to compete at 106. In this case, right, that wrestler would be allowed to weigh into the 106-pound weight class on Friday and then compete at the 106-pound weight at Saturday because that is the day in which they are competing. That is really just to stay in line with the national rule, as in most places are on-site day of weigh-ins. We are one of the lone states that really kind of have the day before home weigh-in system, and as to not penalize ourselves for that, right, we are still following that national rule on that. So again, the minimum weight date has to do with the date of competition, not the date of weigh-in. Alpha rosters, right, and then the Alpha Master, you should be printing out a hard copy of the Alpha Master to take with you. Opposing schools cannot go in and print those off for you or see those or those pieces through the track wrestling system. So telling a coach that it's on track wrestling does not take place of having the hard printed copy with you. Again, here are the steps to do that. Reach out or ask if you have any questions from there. If you're not sure who to contact or who to reach out to, right, then these are the individuals to look to reach out to as you're going. Obviously you have got, right, our executive board, right, with myself, Coach Randolph, Coach Smith, Coach Gritter, Coach Quinn, and Coach Ranger, and then your regional contacts with Coach Guernsey, right, Coach Majactor, Coach Gibbs, Coach Wilson, Coach Brandel, and Coach Boone. You are welcome to reach out to any one of the names you see on here, right? You could be a far north person and reach out to the West Region rep if that's the person you so choose to reach out to ask questions. Obviously, reaching out to your local regional rep is probably one of the bigger things to do first, but I would obviously start there. Again, any questions, let us know. Otherwise, I hope everybody has a great second week and things are going well. And we just continue to push and move Michigan wrestling forward.